up with new meaning on my mind. Looked into the mirror, seen the genius on the rise.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. This is Ciara, and welcome to Rebel for Christ. You're watching Rebel for Christ. Yeah, so I'm real relaxed right now. You see, relaxed clothes.
This is a shirt that says "Pray or Die" from my friend's ministry. My friend Eric Vance's ministry. Just before y'all start saying, "Oh my gosh, she got on a shirt that say "Pray or Die," she's really mean and really legalistic." Whatever. No. I just have on this shirt because I support his ministry, but also when it says "pray or die," it's not saying pray or die. It's saying pray or, you know, if you're in a situation, a very tight situation, like your health, and you don't pray, you might die. So pray because it's that important for your life.
Anyway, so this video is just really relaxed, really fun, because a lot of people ask me about my grades, and a lot of people come to me questions about grades. Okay, so everyone knows I get all A's or whatever, and I mean, it's a blessing, but I just want to tell y'all why, how I've gotten my GPA as the height that it is, and why do I make mostly A's. And honestly, the greatest reason is this verse from God. First of all, the greatest reason is God, but this verse reminds me every time that I'm studying, every time that I'm taking a test, I read this verse and I reflect on this verse. Now, this verse is Proverbs 16:3. And it says, "Commit thy works unto the Lord, and then thy plans shall be established." In my NIV version, it says, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed." This is 16:3. Give to the Lord whatever you want to do, and your plans will succeed. I made a vision board the summer before I went to my school, the school I transferred to. I made a vision board of all the things I wanted to accomplish at the school, and on there I had all A's. On there I wanted a job. On there I had radio. On there I had pinky promise. I had a lot of stuff on there that I wanted to complete while I was at this school, and can I tell y'all that most of that stuff did come to pass. Number one, I did get all A's my first semester. Number two, I did get a job. Number three, I do work currently, and during that time, this past school year, I got a job at a Christian hip hop radio show, Track Stars. And so look up Track Stars. It's Christian hip hop. It's really legit, really awesome. But I got to work with Track Stars, and I still am. I do their social media, marketing, all that. And after Track Stars, what else did I have on my board? That I wanted to start a Christian org, Pinky Promise. Pinky Promise is a group of women. It's a network of women who want to honor God with our bodies and our lives. And I wanted to create that at Georgia State University because we did not have one. And lo and behold, we get a Pinky Promise. So I was so grateful. But I really have to say that I prayed this prayer on this board almost every night. I said, "Commit my works. I commit my works unto you, Lord. And I commit my works unto you, Lord. And I commit my works unto you." I would always say that. And then the rest of the verse says, "Then thy plans shall be established." NIV says your plans will succeed. If you just give it to the Lord, really just hand it over. I handed over my studies. How do you do that? Pinky Promise is now a chartered organization at Georgia State University. We are chartered. We are now receiving funds from the university, funds from, other people to get this ministry started. And it's only been a year, and I have over 40 girls. It's so awesome, but it's nothing but the amazing grace and love of God that we have made it where we are. And I remember, it's just the fact that I committed it all to the Lord. Say, "God, I give you my studies. I give you this piece of homework right now, Jesus. Jesus, be the homework. To do my homework." No, really, I really would say I really want to have all A's because I want to be, I want your people to see your glory through me. And he realized that he began to, he knew, but I realized that he began to work through me in so many ways that I didn't even expect. I remember I had the highest grade in my anthropology class. I had like 100 and something GPA, 100 and something grade in that class. And each test I got a 100 on. Never failed a test. Each test I got 100 or above. So one test I got 107. Another test I got like 103. And and people would wonder how I did so well. And that would be the awesome part. That's when, you know, God came in. And so I would get to say, you know, well, I committed my works unto the Lord. And I would tell people that. And so then I would start having people want to study with me. And I remember I had this one friend who wanted to study with me, and I could tell that there was something very dark within him, and he was an amazing man. He's so sweet, but at the time I knew that there was something that was dark in him, and I couldn't quite pinpoint it. He sat behind me in class, and sometimes I would feel a little uneasy, and one day he asked if he could study with me, and sure. And so he began studying with me, him and another guy, and we studied for a specific test, and during this study session, he started asking me, what made you want to become a Christian? And of course, I got a chance to tell him my amazing testimony. Like, nothing made me want to. I mean, really just Jesus. I felt the love of Jesus, and I knew that there was no greater love, and so I had to stay. Why would I want anything else? And so I just told him that story about just the great love and grace of Jesus Christ and my walk with Jesus, and then we just started talking about other things, music, because, you know, I work for Christian hip hop, so we started talking about music, and he was telling me that he was having demonic attacks frequently while he was listening to music, while he was smoking weed, all that. And so there was great deliverance in this time of studying. And so I would tell him about the great Lord, and I would tell him, you know, just encourage him during our study time, and really hope that, you know, God was going to speak into his heart. And then after he left, I prayed for weeks for him. You know, like, he was constantly in my prayers, because I knew that there was something demonic attacking him, and he confirmed it to me when he was at my apartment studying with me. I mean, and so I was praying and praying and praying, and it was just amazing. One day, so we finally took our tests. And tell me why he got, like a 98 or something on it? It might have been 100. But I know he got a really good grade, way better than his past grade. I think he got like a C before or something. But this time, he got like a 98 or 100. And he was like, wow, like, you know, studying with you was awesome. I just see this great light in you. Jesus, I see this great light in you, and blah, 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 blah. And then next thing you know, I go on Snapchat. We follow each other on Snapchat. So, like, all his snaps, he'd be like, praise God, I'm so blessed. And, you know, he would be just giving praises to the Lord. And so it's so awesome what happens when you commit your works to God, because you never know who is watching and who really needs to see that, because now we have another person probably to the kingdom. You know, I pray that he really has accepted Christ into his life, but it's just a blessing to see him, to see the fruits of my obedience, the fruits of my prayers, just in action. When I get to see this man, I see him all the time, and I'm just like, hey, and I tell him about how awesome Christianity is, and I don't know if he's there yet, but I pray that he has a relationship with the Lord. And anyways, that is my secret.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my vlog. Please follow me on Instagram at rebelforchrist_ and subscribe to my vlog. Thank you for watching. I love you so much, and God loves you even more.